Road to $1 million, day 105. So it is currently the middle of the week. It's Wednesday at 10 p.m. Weekly recap so far, I've sold about 6,000 in AP. My take-home commission from that upfront will be about $3,203, and then an extra 25% of that in 9 months. Pretty decent week so far. Hoping to end with about 10K on the week. It's going to be roughly 6 to 7K in deposits. I guess something I would want to talk about here is just like a little trap I've seen myself fall in before. When you're having a decent week, falling off on like the commitments you made to yourself a bit because you feel like you've earned it. Put in 3 days of work, no sale, you're grinding. You do 6K in 1 day and you think that you earned that day off. But I realize all that does is tremendously slow down any growth I would have had. Because if I kept that momentum and kept the commitments to myself, I would go way further. And then it would make getting through those harder days or those harder periods way easier. Something that's really helped me like stay focused in those moments, because the second you start thinking about it, like roommates are watching a movie right now, the second I start thinking about, I've already made 3K this week, this more than like some people make in a month. It's really easy to just, put the computer down and be like, I'll upload a video tomorrow, nobody will notice. I'll train tomorrow, nobody will notice. But it doesn't matter if nobody notices, because you're slowing down your own growth. And if that's a trade-off you want to make, that's fine. You can do that, but I know that's not the trade-off I want, and that's not going to get me to where I want to go. What's really helped me stay grounded in those moments is if I've been meditating and practicing, not thinking at all. So I'll sit there on the edge of my bed and just try to clear my head and not let any thoughts in. And I was doing that for about a week. And I noticed anytime that those thoughts would come, that's what I would do. Like you still have the feeling of like wanting to have that dopamine of watching a movie, but just relax and don't let your brain convince yourself that it's okay. And I paired it with a trick that was working for me for a little bit, but I did need that little boost to hit that extra like next step. Anytime I felt like that, not letting the excuses flood into my head, and then I would just think, what's more important to me, watching a movie or my goals? What's more important to me, scrolling Instagram or my goals? What's more important, sleeping in or my goals? And that was a check. It just mentally checks you in. So you're already not thinking about the excuses. You maybe still don't feel like doing it, but you know that you made a commitment to yourself. And you know what you're trading off if you do that. You're trading off your goals. So really telling myself that I'm trading off my goals to do that.